Friday to everybody. Two things before we get going. Got a lot more agents who are writing more of the Americo term product done right there on a POS. More agents are writing the Americo Eagle product done right there on your point of sale on your tablet, getting approval right then and there. Plus they're giving up to 8% bonus on top of your commission on business submitted and issued over $35,000. It's good till the end of the year. So check into that there. You've got some emails from us. If you haven't, give Jay a call. He'll forward it to you. Number two, Ciaccio. Whatever commission you got, you make 15% more writing a Ciaccio application until the end of the year. Whatever it is, you make 15 points more. Underwrite's a little bit tougher than everybody else's, yet the rates are a whole lot lower. So look at those two carriers. I think you'll be happy with the results and the amount of extra money you can be making. Okay, today we're going to talk about delivering a policy. Why should I deliver a policy? I've heard pros and cons and yeses and nos and Joe, I'm too busy. Joe, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I can't worry about that stuff. I'll hustle more. So everybody's philosophy is their own philosophy. So here's my thoughts. If you're a brand new agent just starting in final expense, my recommendation, my suggestion, I'm going to kind of tell you, deliver every single policy that you have to get a more solid, stable client that hopefully will keep the program. Because what ends up happening, you go to a house, go to their office, you meet them at McDonald's, and for whatever reason you do a great job, they do it, yet what happens is that a client buys based on the reasoning and the value that you tell them. From that point to the time they get their policy, they start thinking, now they're going to keep it based on logic. Do I really need it? Is this premium too high? I probably shouldn't have done it. I can sit and wait. So with that said, the best thing for every agent to do is to deliver every policy to where you can solidify it, and hopefully if there's any doubt in their mind, squash it and solve it. Now, when you write a policy, the way you leave the house that day has got to be in a way to where you've done a proper cool down. So when you do deliver it, it's what you call like a handoff. Let's go over it again. Do you understand it? So when you're in the house, you're through the program, whether you did a phone sale, you did an application on your computer, or you did a web application. When you leave, you need to go over what you've done, what you've accomplished. If you have completed the goals that they have when they sent the card in, are they pleased with the results? Are they happy about everything? And tell them, listen, the policy will be in probably about 2 weeks or so. It depends on the carrier, it depends on the mail. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to call you, set up an appointment, and I'm going to drive by and go over the policy with you to where you know exactly what we've done. And to let you know, in the back of the policy is going to be this application that we've completed, and you're going to see your beneficiary's name on that form there. I'll have everything highlighted, how level premiums and level face, and how you have a cash value. By letting them know what is going to transpire, and you call them, they somewhat have an idea of what's going on. Instead of saying, I want to come by and bring your policy to you, you've already told them that you will be. You kind of telling them what you're going to do when you come there. So it's going to make it a lot easier for you to come by. Some people say, Joe, don't even worry about it. You know, just mail it to me, okay, or just drop it off at the front door. So that's something you've got to decide you want to do. Every agent's got their own style. Whatever your style is, God bless you. Do what you got to do. My suggestion is, especially in the beginning, is to deliver, sit, go over, and have everything in that policy highlighted. When you deliver a policy, you got to have their name, policy number, certificate number highlighted to where they see their name in lights, either a bright yellow, whatever color marker you want, your choice, your style, your delivery method. Have that, have the face amount, have their monthly premium drawn out. In the second page or third page, depends on how the policy is, you're going to put down their cash value, highlight that. If they have an extended term column, if they have an actual paid up in addition program there, you need to have all of this stuff done to where it makes them feel you've gone the extra mile and highlighted all of the important parts, and they are important because you're going to go tap on them. You're actually going to put a little post-it on the side to where it sticks out a little bit on the policy, so when you go there, you don't forget to go over something with it. So you're going to start talking, they may say something, they may throw you off track, you may forget. I like to go to the back of the policy where the application is, put a little sticky there as well, and highlight their beneficiaries to where they see their beneficiary's name is there. Now it makes it more real. I've got the policy, I've got my name, I've got the policy number. I have been approved for sure now. As he said, I got a cash value, there's no waiting period. What you're doing is that you're re-solidifying what you've done to where they feel comfortable with the decision they made with you, and you're going to have less chargebacks. Now, when it comes to delivering a policy, Joe, I deliver them, they still charge back. Joe, I don't deliver them, they charge back. In your mind, you've got to set goals for everything that you do in life. I don't care what it is, okay? If it is exercising, if it is swimming, if it is putting your groceries away in a timely fashion, cleaning your house. When you're out with leads, the rule is 10 leads, 7 pitches, 7 sits, 3 sales. So for every 10 leads you get, you should make 3 sales. They can be 3 single people, a husband and wife, and a single person. Doesn't really matter how you add it up. You do 3 sales out of 10 leads, you're a 30% closer, you're doing pretty good. When you get better, hopefully you're going to go to 10, 7, 7.5, maybe an 8, into 4, sometimes 5. Just depends on the week, depends on how the fish are biting. On a 10, 7, 4, that can be 2 couples, or it can be 4 single people, or it can be 1 couple and 2 single people. So it doesn't really matter how you do it. It could be a husband and wife, their son living there, and then somebody else, okay? So you need to see that there is a goal you have when you buy leads. Now the goal when you deliver policies is to try to deliver them all that fits in your schedule, okay? You're just starting off, you got all the time in the world because you're not really you're excited, you're go, but yet you got time. You get up a little bit earlier, you work a little bit later. It's called solidifying the deal, not having to be shocked when you wake up the next morning and see you got a $600 chargeback from a deal that the person said they love you, they thought it's the best thing, they're so happy you did it, okay? Now, when it comes to delivering policies, there's going to be, this is something I've been trained on 100 years now, you can have a 20% fall off on applications you've written, either due to an NSF, I changed my mind, I really don't need it, buyer's remorse. Factor in a 20% fall off. It's going to happen, okay? Some weeks you may have none, some weeks you may have less, one week you may have a 25% chargeback for whatever reason, who knows? This is why I believe in working a little bit harder to try to make 1 extra sale a week no matter what it takes to add to my bottom line and to compensate for a chargeback. People charge back for sometimes the dumbest reasons you can ever imagine, okay? I decided I don't need it. My son told me don't buy it. He's got enough money. Don't do it. Now, you need to ask yourself, are they being sincere when they do that? You really don't know, okay? Are they really telling you the truth? Are they lying to you? You know what I'm saying? You really don't know what they're saying other than when you go there to deliver it. When you show them the beneficiary, you go over everything you talked about again. You're kind of reselling it. You're not going to be there for like a half hour. You're going to tell them, listen, I'm here. I've got to go over this information with you. I know you're kind of busy. I just want to go over all the stuff. I've got it highlighted. I've got the little tabs here that I want to go over with you. And again, let's go over it. When you're going over it, you're not saying this is this here. When you say this is your name here, as you see, this is your policy number. From there, your son Anthony, your daughter Marie are going to need to have this number here, so when they call me, when that day comes, everything will be taken care of. On this page here, if you need to borrow some money. So let's sit and say your son needs to borrow some money, your daughter needs some money. Let's say you need a new set of tires for your car. This cash value is your money, and you can borrow that money to buy what you need, or sometimes what some clients have to use it for, they sometimes come across a financial burden. They can't make their payments for a couple months, and they let the cash value make the payment for them. So if that time comes, let me know. I'll sit and visit either with you on the phone or in person. Personally, I like doing things in person because I do things the old-fashioned way, and we're going to take care of you. That is why this program, now you're telling them why they should keep it, okay? This is why this program is so valuable. Premiums are level. The face amount will always stay the way it is. You've got a little cash there if you need some money. And the best part about it is, back to the beneficiary application, you've got your son Anthony and your daughter Marie here to take care of you when that day comes with my help and my assistance. I'm here to help you, okay? Now, let's sit and say, you say, Joe, I'm kind of busy this week here. Wrote a couple policies for 20 or 25. If they fall off, I don't care. Shame on you for thinking that there, because that's money you're just giving away that you've already earned that's in your checking account. For some reason, you cannot deliver a policy. That's a small policy because of whatever circumstances you have. I'm going to tell you to make up some type of like little I love letter, okay? Congratulations. Matter of fact, I believe Jay has one in the back office. Go back there and look. Congratulations, Ms. Jones, you've been approved for your $10,000 policy with the name of the carrier. Next line, your policy has immediate benefits. You're going to highlight it, underline it. You're going to put in $5,000, $10,000. I'm your agent. Call me anytime you want. And P.S., if you have any friends that need anything, please have them call me. Deliver that in the mail to them. It doesn't cost you about $2, okay? I like to have every policy come to me. Either I'm going to deliver it or I'm going to mail it to them. Again, it just depends on my schedule and the face amount. New agents, deliver every single policy because you're going to resell it. Hopefully there's somebody else there that they have maybe visited that you can sell something to. Also, as we said yesterday in our call yesterday, is that it's another way for you to get referrals. Some agents don't like asking for referrals after the sale. It's not their style. They'll say, Joe, I'd rather do it when I go back to deliver the policy. And what I'm going to recommend you to do is have a piece of paper made up that has name, address, city, state, zip code, phone number. I have about 4 or 5 of them on one page. Put on the top referral sheet and put down from and put a line there and say, hold a minute, let me fill this out for you and put down Mary Jones, referral from, and put down Mary Jones and say, listen, you told me you had some friends who wanted some more information. This form is here. I've got your name on it already. If you can just fill this out here on the people that I can go visit. Either they do it or you tell them, listen, if you want, go through your little address book and I'll be happy to fill out the information for you so I can give your friends this free information. Deliver your policies. Probably one of the smartest things you can do. I'm going to be kind of redundant now. New agent, always deliver. I don't care if you got to travel 16 weeks to get that client's house, because when you go look in that checking account and you see your checking account in the negative because you have a chargeback, so make you want to jump off a bridge. When you sell a policy, try to sell it, but try to have them buy it from you by giving them the reasons they should buy it. Don't sell life insurance. Sell what the life insurance can do for them. It's an intangible. They're going to buy it. They're going to get the policy, put it in their drawer, make the monthly premiums. It's going to cost them money. They're not going to even reap the benefits of the money. All they're going to reap the benefits is the peace of mind that when that day comes, their loved ones are not going to be blemished, hurt, scarred with all the headaches. At least they've got some money. Intangible, you want to make this as real as possible. When you deliver the policy, on the back office we have a form called I Am Your Policy, which shows them what the policy is going to do when they pass away. My thoughts are, print that out, put it in there, let them see, highlight some words that you want. All you want to do is solidify the sale to cut back on possible buyer's remorse. I don't understand this here. I could have waited. Today's not a good day. You can hear every excuse in the book. before you leave the house, you're going to make sure that you tapped on the cash value, the level premiums, the level face, the beneficiaries. Do you have any questions? Great. Now, the program you qualified for, not many people qualify for. Your health is very good. To let you know that if you decide you maybe want to cancel it for whatever reason, call me, okay? I never said that because years ago you're told never to say that. Today, if you want to cancel it, something comes up, call me. I'll come by here. There's a little piece of paper I have to have you sign, okay, for you to cancel your policy. Joe, why do you say that when they've done all this stuff here? Because the thought is you don't know what they're thinking, okay? Now, granted, you got to leave them with a positive mindset, but yet if in the back of their mind you think you tapped on all the different areas, you thought you buttoned it up, you sealed it, you got the whipped cream, you got the cherry on top, for whatever reason you don't know, hopefully they'll sit and say, you know, Joe, I thought about it, I just don't want it. Now what it does, it allows you to be able to go back, walk in with just a little piece of paper. Now you're going to find out why. And now the game starts all over again. But if you do a good job in your presentation, the transition, the cool down, and the delivery, you have a much better chance of keeping that 20% chargebacks to a minimum and a whole lot less. So with that said, deliver the policy, solidify the deal, revisit the decision they made, let them see who their beneficiary is, highlight it. If they have any doubts or any questions, let's talk about it now. Don't try to say, oh, don't worry about that, we'll take care of it later. Let's talk about it now. Because when somebody's got a doubt in their mind that something's not going to work the way they feel it's going to, you run a very high chance of them calling the carrier up, bypassing you and saying, I don't want to cancel the policy. So with that said, make it a great day. Everybody have a great Labor Day weekend. Monday, there is no call because of the holiday. Everybody be safe, have fun, drive careful, and enjoy your family. Thank you guys. And as always, if you need us, give us a call.